Going on, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Oh boy. Apologize for the tardiness, but that's what happens when you don't buy iPhone or Apple products and you go Android. Right, Lane? That's what happens when you go Android. Um, and it still wasn't fixed, but we're gonna have fun anyways. That's what we're here for. We're gonna have fun tonight. A little unboxing. We got Lane making his Legend Lane making his debut on the channel, on the unboxing side at least. Lane, what's cracking, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. It's getting ready, counting down to going on vacation in a couple days to visit the family for Christmas next week. And
And where's
so,
that? Where's vacation?
Florida.
Oh, so somewhere sunny. You love to hear it.
Oh, yeah. It was apparently 82 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's like minus below zero here. So, yep.
Well, this fits what we'll be showing tonight, will totally fit then with the theme for what you're experiencing.
Yeah, tell me about it. Good to have you. Glad you can make it, and thanks again for reaching out so that we can do this unboxing. That was pretty cool of you.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
let's see who's in the chat, and then we'll kick it off. We got Rob kicking it off. What's going on, Rob? Great guy, local actually. Hope you and the family are doing well. We got Star Wars Addict. What's going on, Jeff? Good to see you. Theo's in the house. Random Korean. We got Zello. Who else we have? We have Theo. Moose. Moose is chewing through John's cables. Yeah. I still haven't gotten the computer updated yet. I'm going to try for Friday. Excited to see it. Rob's in the house. What's going on, Rob? And 65 in Tampa.
Okay. So that's not bad for night. That's above the high that I had today here in Texas.
You guys are... Oh, Texas is, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a weird week because we last Saturday we were like 73 degrees, and then the high the next day was like 45.
The weather's all over the place. So we're here. We're gonna do some Street Fighter.
Yep.
A pop culture shock
Mm-hmm.
piece. That's a name I haven't heard in a very long time.
Yep. This was part of their annual pass line, that they did a couple of years ago, which you can still even find on Sideshow to this day. Some of them.
Yeah.
This, however, is one of the really hard ones to find. This is Karen, circa like Street Fighter V. One of her variant quote costumes that she had from that game, or Street Fighter 4. I forget, one or the other. I think 5.
And where's this statue gonna go, Lane?
I've got a spot for where it's going to go, where I think eventually I'll have Morgan from Prime 1, whenever that comes out someday over the rainbow. Maybe go with it. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if this is one I'm going to keep long term. I got a really good deal on it, and this one, and I've seen one in the last 2 or 3 years. So,
well, and not only that, but you got yeah, that's good. It's a good looking piece. I know nothing about I haven't played Street Fighter in God knows how long, but she looks good when I was putting everything together. This was the tech issue that we were trying to figure out, is how to get this damn phone to do landscape mode, because it's an Android and we couldn't. So we're gonna do this. Lane will get some up close photos afterwards.
Yep.
And all right, Lane, take it away.
So with this one, this is nice because if any of you caught me on godlike statues or anything, other statues I've yep, no, when I've done some other unboxings of statues in the last couple of years, they've all been 40 pieces and take 2 hours to do.
Yeah.
And they're all big and heavy.
This is gonna be nice and sweet.
Yeah, this one is definitely. But so first off, here we've got the box. Obviously just a nice Karen season pass Street Fighter piece as collectible. So this is, I think, after 2021, 2021 ish time frame. This is a brand new one. This is the EX version. So this is the you might remember when they were doing these, John.
Yeah, this is one that comes with the Sydney Sweeney swap out portrait.
No, but comes with the art print and stuff with them.
So this is the exclusive. Good to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw it because this was on Sideshow. I actually pulled it. Actually, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me just read some of the comments. We got Rob, the king of Fleather. Godino with the secret Doctor Doom On throne hiding. A man with good taste. Yes, sir. Statue Kingdom in the house. It's a great day
Thank
for
you.
an unboxing. You'll love to hear it. I see all these big pieces. You're not wrong, Rob. You're not wrong.
I wasn't sure if he was coming about us being two big pieces or
No,
not.
no, he's not talking about me. He's talking about you, not me. That's for sure. Rob
Oh,
knows
okay.
better.
Well, yeah. I
uh,
don't know. I think we both got some extra polystone.
I don't know.
Um, but so this is the first thing, so you guys can get knowledge. So this will have the number. It's 111 out of 200 from this edition. Unfortunately, I think let me do one. Let me try and turn down maybe the lighting just a little
The
bit. Might make
collector
you.
edition had 400.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this came with all of them. These little cards that had that
Yeah.
information on it.
What's going on, sideline?
And then just so you guys can see, so the back here, you got the sides, just pretty much the statue saying pose, and then got here on the back, just some information about Karen herself, the character. So
What's going on,
this
E-Man?
is actually a box that is smaller than one of the hot ties I got earlier this year, amazingly enough, which was the Venom.
And this is a quarter too.
Yep.
And again, this is pop culture shock for all you young kids in the group, which was
Yep.
essentially PCS, Premium Collectible Studios, before
Yep.
they before they became
Well, no,
PCS.
this was PCS. This was after they changed their name over to PCS. So first thing I'm going to turn up.
What are you talking about?
I think this came out when they were PCS.
This came out. Yeah, like you're gonna tell me like Pop Culture Shock was before Premium Collectible Studios.
Yeah, correct.
That's what I said.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that, like.
But I think this came out after their rebranding.
No, it didn't. This is Pop Culture Shock.
Okay. I've learned not to doubt the Canadian. So obviously, her first we can see was part of the exclusive,
I think,
which is the rather large print that comes with this version. I forget the artist who did this.
Hold on. Now I gotta look. Now I gotta look.
John, most of 95% of the time you're right. So
that's yeah. Street Fighter Karen statue by Pop. I'm gonna fucking show it because I have to now.
Okay.
I have to.
No one doubts you in chat.
Street Fighter Karen statue by Pop Culture Shock, and that's Sideshow right there. Boom. All right, people, come on, Lane.
Hey, this is my first PCS piece in years, so. But they still do the one thing that apparently Prime One still can't figure out: straps. Okay. So first off here,
I was gonna make a comment, but I shouldn't.
I probably left it over for some commentary. So first off, here we've got. Let me see. I'm gonna take the print out because it'll be easier to see without the plastic reflecting the light. Well, this is the print itself. How is the view? Are you able to see it pretty good?
Yeah. It's not landscape, but it's good.
Yeah. So not really anything major big or anything, but
these were. Frame that?
Probably not. It's going to get packed into the box.
Okay.
For these kind of things, it's why I don't own any prints from Sideshow or anything like that. They're just not really. If I would get some artwork, it would be like the actual artwork. It'd be actual comic artwork or something that I would spend too much money on. That's just normally the way I would roll.
Do you know what I found this week? Now that you're mentioning about spending money,
I
found the OG Hulk by Sideshow.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Locally, 3 hours away, so somewhat locally. Yep.
Nope, I got this. Flip this.
But it had no box.
Oh, it doesn't have a box?
It didn't have a box, and the guy was a little I don't know.
Okay.
Lucky Lex is in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. And we got Terry, Gotham Cinnabites. Always good to see you, man. Congratulations, Lane. Statue looks good. Too bad about the movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is okay. So I will admit this thing actually has more pieces than I thought it was going to, given how little the box is.
Do you need
But
instructions?
we'll see. I don't think this doesn't have that many pieces.
That was that was a joke, Lane. That was a
Okay.
joke. Okay.
Good. Okay. So first off, we've got the base here.
Nice little.
So here, so you guys can see.
200. There you go.
Yep. 111, and then obviously not a heavy base at all.
Nice little beach theme there. They did a good job on the waves.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can see right there, light printing.
Not bad.
And the little sand castle, I admit, I find that kind of funny.
And they showed the wet sand with the gloss there. Not bad. The way they differentiated the wet sand with the dry. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm digging it.
You've got a decent, not anything super intensive, but
yeah, sandcastle wasn't necessary.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to spend too much time looking at that. To be perfectly honest,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And then let's see here. Okay, so that's one of our hands for that.
21 people in here. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday.
So they unfortunately do not have any instructions with this, so I am not sure if there is a perhaps better approach for putting this together.
I don't think you're going to need instructions. I think you're going to be fine.
Figure it out pretty quick, yeah. But this is one of those things where I'm like, I'll probably start with something that looks like it's really small and goes away from the other maybe. Okay, so that's our other hand. Okay, so this is, I guess, to show. This is just a little
Jesus Christ
plastic shovel to go like on behind her on the base. It goes right here for, I guess, making the sandcastle. Yep.
So did she make this sandcastle, or was there a proximity piece of a kid's making the sandcastle?
No proximity piece.
Okay.
So this just it's a pretty, honestly, it's kind of a cheap Philly plastic thing. So it just kind of goes and just kind of barely slips right in here and has
add some dimension to the piece.
Yep. Man, this okay. So
do you have like some exorcist stuff going on in that house? Because that light's going on and off.
Which one?
I think it's the camera focusing. It's focusing on the light behind you, and it looks like the camera's flickering on and off.
Okay, so here we have the body itself.
Oh wow!
For Karen.
Well done there.
Well, I think we've seen, even by just seeing, some of those images of, and then the one thing for this would be, they have really deep. These are for the plugs into the actual base. They're really big and deep.
Yeah, but this piece doesn't show its age.
No. Now, what's nice too, I do like kind of here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so that they do have like with the necklace and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the circlet right here.
Yeah.
Kind of the gold paints and stuff. And then they carry it around.
The nice thing there is it's clean. The line work is clean, like especially around the legs there with that extra design up the leg there, part of the sandal or the shoe, whatever it is, the heel.
Yeah.
That line work is incredible.
Yeah.
That's how you know this is in Premium Collectible Studio.
I knew you were going to take a shot. It's
Bada boom. Bada boom. They need to take notes from their predecessor. Not the scamming notes, the statue notes.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
There we go.
This is not a bad piece whatsoever. God damn.
No. So just actually goes in really nicely there, pretty easily. Okay. So I will say, the body style, everything like that, the body paints and everything on here are very nicely done. It has a very nice natural skin tone kind of look to her. Yeah. No, I think because this piece, what was it? I got it because originally I think it was $460, so it came out a while ago, obviously, for
yes, sir.
So okay.
Coming in at quarter scale. Yeah.
Yep.
What I find, I'm looking at the pictures right now. I'll pull them up afterwards. But what's crazy looking at these pictures is the amount of line work that needed to be done between all the pieces on it. The bikini line, the top portion of the bikini, the necklaces
Yeah.
and whatnot, and then again that line work on that sandal part, that heel part up the leg. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Nope.
no, they did a very nice job with it. So, let's see here. This is one thing. Okay, yeah. So that goes on this hand. So there are three individual pieces here. There's this beads. This will go on this hand. It's going to attach there. So it's just some pretty okay, not anything too detailed, but I always hate when you got the reverse here. But
Well, it's the beads you add on to the hand. Okay.
yeah,
The ones on the neck though already. Yeah, they're already on the neck.
yeah. This is kind of a matching color style to that, but this is just like very light polystone or something, or maybe a PVC style product, more than likely. So this is the lower hand.
And Rob, that's the discounted price. If you buy direct, that's not even MSRP. That's the early bird price. Yeah. My fingernails could have used a little paint.
Yeah, no, she does not have any. They're still. If you're like, let me see if I can get. There's still a gloss to them and everything though.
Oh, is there? Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, not anything like super noticeable, but I can definitely see it. They look a little bit shiny, like just a tiny bit, than the actual skin color paint here, so that it is a little bit noticeable.
Okay, good.
Okay, so let's see here. So
Magnetic?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here. Get a better view.
Elaine will bring up the camera after close up, so you get a close up. And then he's gonna figure out this landscape mode for next time.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't think I've got it in quite.
That headset you have on is pretty cool. Pretty high tech, it looks like.
Yeah, it's actually an older one. I've had it
Is
for for about 7 years.
I don't even think the ones they use in NASA get that kind of have that kind of tech. Oh, not funny. All right.
Okay, I think I need to turn it a little bit more.
You gotta laugh, Lane. You gotta laugh. Life's too.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so I got to face it the correct way now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, so now we've got that, just so you guys can kind of see there a little bit more.
There we go. Now we're talking. Keep it like this if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that skin tone's really good.
Yeah, let me get it back.
A tattoo. Yeah, that perfect. Bang on.
Yeah. So now that just kind of hangs loosely there, but it's now seated strongly because I was like, man, it feels like really loose. Okay.
I can't believe I read Rob's name. Rob, the King of Leather. It's the King of Leather. Jesus Christ. Brain fart moment. There you go. The sunglasses go in the left hand, the right hand.
Yeah, no, I don't have them on in here quite. I need to see. It goes to this hand. I gotta see exactly. I think
She holds it. She holds it by the, by one of the, by the right thing that goes over your ear, whatever you call it. Here, I'll show you here. Look.
Yeah.
Hold on. Right here. She holds it by that. The right side of the sunglasses. You got it? And StreamYard's acting all funny today. What's going on, Popo?
Okay.
What's going on with this system today? Good to see
Okay,
you.
so then this is going to be the next piece. So this will attach to her back.
Okay, that's like her beach dress or whatever it is.
Yeah, kind of her shawl she's wearing.
Beautiful. Just be careful. Take your time, please, because you're making noise.
Yeah. Well, this.
I think the hair holds it down too. Helps hold it down. Maybe
Yeah.
try putting the portrait and that at the same time.
Yeah. My light just popped off for some reason. I'm not sure. Oh, her head is super light. Okay.
Random's asked, "Hey, Random, what's going on? Is there any swap out extra body switch outs?"
No.
What kind of switch out were you wanting there, Random?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I think I knew. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Take your time. We have nowhere to go.
There we go. Yeah, this is. Make sure. Did they not? Yeah, that's the one thing is they don't include instructions, which to me feels kind of dumb. Even though I know this isn't like a super complicated one.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm having issue is seeing how to get this to lock in more grounded. There we go. Okay, there we got it in. Okay. So now, since I don't have, so you guys can kind of see behind here how it looks with that attached. So this is PVC. So
yeah,
I like kind of the wind blowing effect that gives.
Yeah. As well as with the waves coming in, right?
Yeah.
Everything works. Everything works.
It does. With this thing, it's telling a nice little story without having a lot of detail or Prime 1 base or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here, this is the her actual portrait. You can see kind of the hair. This is actually pretty light overall, not very heavy. I've had some with these hairs, like Poison. I had the PCS like 2.0 of her, which had just hair all over the place and it weighed like a lot to balance it on the actual body. But I like the hat here. And you can see how they did. It's not super detailed. Let me see if I can up here kind of, but see how the curls and everything are done. They have each individual strands. They really nailed the look of the character with the game. So let's just carefully, and then boom.
Yeah, that looks good. Really good. Santa came early for Lane. Tell me about it.
Yeah,
that statue flows beautifully, and I think that little addition to that, the waves at her feet, what it adds. It adds a lot to the piece.
Yeah, no, I can concur with you a lot. Even if it's goofy, I think actually now seeing it here, where you've got like just a little stupid, digger. You have that.
They added it so it didn't be. The red is the color pop in between the legs, and they added it so it's just not plain sand, right? Fine.
Yeah.
So it's not hurting anyone there.
Yeah, but the details, what I will say is just having her now here is, I'm gonna move her a little bit closer just so that you can kind of get a better close-up view here. I'm gonna take this off in a minute. Sounds off good. The stand here. Sounds and good. Kind of do a close-up of this. You
I'm
guys,
telling you, this piece doesn't tell its age whatsoever. It doesn't show its age. Look at that portrait's good. Yep. Hair looks like Fritos, but
well, that's how she looks in the game.
that's how it is in the
Really
game.
accurate.
Yeah.
And then I know we're going to be getting a little bit closer to the bust, but it's not meant for the bust. It's just so the necklace and stuff.
Goddamn, Lane, this is a PG show. Necklaces are good. See the tassels on the hips there? See that?
Yeah.
Get in there real close. Yeah, see how that's painted? That line works clean? That's what I appreciate. The pearls. Yeah. Look at the pearls. That's not an extra piece, right? That's actually sculpted on?
That's just sculpted on it.
Look at that. How clean those are.
And then, here, right here.
Yeah.
Those are actual jewelry and tassel stuff that go on the side and go around towards the back. Also, see. Oh, see, no, it's starting to do that.
There you go.
So this is so you can. I mean,
well, I see what you're saying with the nails. Yeah, they did them a different tone. It's not all the same. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's not like super noticeable, but they're done enough so it looks like, you can tell they weren't lazy and just did. But I also like the, just with some of the gems here and the gold paints, kind of these extra sandal, whatever she's wearing.
I like that water a lot.
Yeah, so the differentiation for the wet sand versus the other sand.
Yeah, it's a good piece, man. I can't believe how old this piece is, and this is what you're getting. This is good.
Yeah, and then so you can kind of get a better view. They made sure even kind of they didn't fudge completely on the details. Like this isn't just some white, back jacket that she's wearing.
Okay.
Or shawl.
Yeah.
They made sure to include some extra details to it. And then you just got Mr. Sand.
Even the sand's not flat. They kind of made a hill with uneven surface.
Yeah.
Look at the heels. Look where the heels go into the sand. There's that. Wow. Lane, you're holding out on us. That's good too. Wow. Good on them.
Yeah, no, I will say, because honestly, I didn't have huge expectations for this statue. Obviously because it's a little bit older, but I had always heard really good things about it. I would probably give it because it's hard for me to compare because I do like it, but I also in comparison to the Prime 1 statues I have, which are way more detailed, but they have a lot more going on with them. I would probably give this one 9 out of 10, even.
Wow.
I think it's really for what it's worth. And also we have to remember Street Fighter V, it's based off that specific character model and everything. I think they nailed her look from that game. Now, this is one that I would say, because I've only seen on even eBay in the last 2 years one of her, but they wanted $1,900 for her US.
Yeah.
So she's, I don't know, because I don't, try and buy a ton of PCS stuff in the secondary market, but I think that she, for of Street Fighter, she probably relatively keeps her probably at least keeps her value or close to it. Now, for what I paid for it, since I got it actually for a little under retail, but this is, if you like Street Fighter, guys, and you could find this one for a decent price, I think this one would be worth trying. Now, it's not in her regular school outfit uniform, which is the main one she would use in the game.
That's why I was looking up the pictures of her. It's tough. This is the season's pass, I think.
That's the only way they made her. Was this one. They probably wouldn't have otherwise, because obviously PCS does a lot of times, sometimes, obviously the Dagethorus or we've got the previews for that half scale that's coming.
Now you say PCS, but was this possibly? I see what you're saying, where PCS might have released it, but this was probably during their takeover, right? When they took over.
Yeah, this is, I think, about when Ann first started taking control.
Yeah, I don't know if this was done already, because I got.
They may have done. I think it was released.
Yeah.
When they had officially, where they stopped.
Yeah, it was out already.
The name was just shorthand PCS before it was premium, collectible, whatever. But they probably started development on it, beforehand. because this one came out.
Sideshow listed as Pop Culture Shock. That's where I got it from.
Because the box just says PCS collectibles.
Yeah, but
And
even when the other Pop Culture Shock was doing it, I think some of the boxes were just PCS too. I don't know. It was a big mix up. When I was looking this up, a whole other bunch of pieces came up too, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah. So overall, I know this is different than looking in hand like I was.
Oh yeah.
And I know Street Fighter.
No, I collect. I know nothing about Street Fighter. I know nothing about this character, but I look at it as a statue artistically. I think this piece was nailed. Like I said, for the time it's come out, even to today, it holds up. I love the way they did the waves on the base, and slowly the progression of the base, going from the waves to the wet sand to then the dry sand. I'll repeat it again. Her skin tone's fantastic, and the line work is wild on this piece.
Yeah. I think like if you're a fan of the Street Fighter or PCS line stuff, if you can find, I'm not gonna say go spend $900 on her or something, because I don't think there's enough to the piece necessarily spending that much. But this is one, if you could find it and you would consider it, I would definitely say pick it up, because I think this is probably, at least for the PCS Street Fighter, which obviously they've done a lot of them over the years, I think is one of the best looking ones. Now, I don't know, if I was looking at one of the quarter scales like that Cammy or Jury or, what's coming out from Prime 1, I don't think I would necessarily put it in that specific range. I don't think it can compete with that.
Yeah.
But I don't own any of those pieces either. So I don't.
Our guy Ruff has, I think, the Cammy and the Jury.
Yeah.
And he loves them, yeah.
But this was a good blast from the past.
Yeah, man, and I appreciate you reaching out and doing it here. This was cool. I appreciate this piece big time.
Yeah, it was more than I literally thought it might be two pieces, kind of like, Tweeterhead sometimes had like their what was it? Their Two-Face was like the base and the guy, and that was it. And I was like, well, that's gonna be pretty boring.
Yeah, you get a few more.
That's one thing I do like. Like I do like this. Part of, to me, for statues is I don't want a Transformer piece that has 80 pieces that takes me 4 hours, like 3 hours to put together. But I want the statue to have a couple different pieces, where, maybe I have to take a second to kind of figure out, oh, hey, what goes here, to put it together.
Here's Ruff, and he has Chun-Li too. See?
Oh, you have.
He has he loves Street Fighter. He has a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Ruff, I had actually last year, like it's over a year ago now, I had the Street Fighter 5 Chun-Li, the pink outfit one. I had that on waitlist thing for Prime 1, and it converted at the worst possible time when I definitely could not afford it.
I'm waiting for them to do the Pawn Stars Chun-Li.
So do you have anything coming in soon, sir?
Nada.
Yeah.
Zilch, zip. No.
I know that. Wow, that's amazing. I know I should.
That's a lie. One pre-order.
Okay.
The Koffert, the Berserk Koffert that they put out with the Baylets.
Oh yeah. I don't. Yeah. No, that yeah, but you're not. That's obviously a nice one. You're also not busting the bank on it.
No, obviously. Yeah.
I would, I do, because I know I will have eventually, probably sometime in the next couple months, the 5th scale Dark Nihilus.
Oh yeah, that was cool. The Sideshow one, yeah.
Yeah, the one that comes with the switch outs, the extra head sculpt and the red Force Lightning. That's why I
scale, right?
Yeah, I didn't try and get the quarter scale because I didn't think that statue was worth $1,000.
I like the Force hands with the
if the quarter scale had come with that, and originally they said it wasn't coming with the switch out head sculpt. When I heard both of those were only on the one, why would I buy that? I mean, the light up lightsaber, okay, I guess that's great, but I'd rather have the switch outs. I'll take no lightsaber light up because it's going to be a red lightsaber look thing. I know what it is, and I'm glad the quarter scale they're adding that extra head sculpt. But my favorite thing was the red Force Lightning. Like that was the cool thing to me. Yeah. Attracted me, other than I just like the design of Nihilus. I'm getting the hot toy for him too.
Okay, cool.
He's one of my favorite just designs in Star Wars in general. But someday over the rainbow, I'm getting from Spec Fiction, so it'll show up whenever it shows up. I think it'll be that, and then the Flashpoint Batman in quarter scale will be like my
The
next two.
Prime one, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
and I have Phantasm and
Yeah, I want Phantasm.
yeah, I got
Phantasm and Hush Cat one when I want.
yeah, I got Phantasm on order. It's actually my first pre-order ever directly from Prime One. We'll see how that goes. Um, and what's the other one I forget? Oh, and Morrigan that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
So I've got a few. I'm not pre-ordering anymore until I get a couple of, because basically my control module for not going wacko, just ordering stuff, is no more than 4 statues can I have on order.
That's
And
collecting
usually it's gotta be
responsibly.
less. Yeah. So I have one in mind, a couple in mind I'm going to probably do, but Phantasm, I kind of just pulled the trigger on that one because I was like, this is the perfect one if I try to order for Prime One and see how bad the shipping and stuff goes.
Well,
Yep.
I told you that I was surfing the web, like Facebook Marketplace. I don't know, like mentally, I just even go there. Oh, I'll be in the middle of something, and my brain just puts me to Facebook Marketplace. But someone posted the sideshow, that OG sideshow Hulk, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. He's a 3-hour drive, about 1,800 Canadian. I'm like, I'm going to get this. He showed the pictures. It looked pristine, styrofoam color matched from back in the day. But then he's like, I don't have the art box. And I'm like, ooh. Because that was a piece that was really recasted at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can see where that would
And
make
when I tell you this thing looks pristine for its age, like, not an issue with it. So I'm like, I can't pay that much without the art box. And I'm not going to go drive 6 hours there and back for it. But, man, I really wanted that.
Especially in the weather and other stuff you're dealing with right now.
When I saw that,
maybe
I'm
in spring, you could maybe talk yourself into it. But
the other one I'm looking at is I got a guy selling the Pattinson Batman from J&D. He's he's like 3.5 hours away.
That's a lot of driving, man.
I know, man. I know.
But hey, if it's something really, I know one of the old She-Hulks I remember back in the day. I really liked,
Sideshow.
Sideshow did
with the street lamp.
I think so. I think that was the one. I would have to look again.
There was the custom with the barbell. People were customizing it. Yeah.
There was also another one. It was a custom one I really liked. It was based off one of her covers.
Yeah.
Like her coming out, like stepping through like the number or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's been a lot of cool stuff. I know that's more, you'll be talking about that on your own show later in the week on Friday and stuff. I'll probably be asleep when you're starting to do that because I have a early plane flight on Saturday.
You're going away?
Ruff has Akuma, the new Akuma on order too. Yeah. That looks amazing, that Akuma. Like they did it. I mean, it's Prime One. What else do you need to really say? Like, they at least prototype wise, they always look great. Like they bring the presentation. And
I think even final product is fairly close to
most times. Yeah,
prototype.
They're a hiccup every once in a while. Well, I think that for them getting the hiccups, it's just even if you feel like they have a decent number over in a year, it's because they just put out so much stuff. They have more chance that they're going to have it. Yeah. Well, I look at them. I consider them like kind of the hot toys of statue makers for putting out stuff, like putting up pre-orders. I don't know, getting out stuff. I wouldn't put them like that because they, obviously are perpetually stuck in making building hell most of the time, getting their stuff made.
Yeah, I put Prime One as one of the best companies in this hobby. Pain in the ass with the delays. And I don't really care about how much they put up for pre-order, as long as it's not affecting their other product, which let's see going into next year if it's
and we can say with them too, they are, as much as I preferred mostly them doing DC stuff, they have, and I give PCS credit for this too. like a little bit. They are trying now. I'm not saying they're going way off the reservation for some, but they're starting to try and do, whether anime or doing some other stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're trying to do some different type stuff now than they did in the past, license wise. So I think it's cool to see how they're expanding.
I'll tell you this, Lane.
Stuff.
I respect that completely. And we should have a chat, you and me, about this, because we're kind of not I don't think opposing views, but I think we'd have a good conversation live, a good debate conversation live. So we should do it. I think PCS can tackle as many licenses as they want.
Well, you might have seen the render they put out.
Yeah, the fly. I'm gonna talk about it Friday. They could put as many different IPs. They could get into Mother Teresa statues for whatever. If the production is not where it needs to be, it doesn't matter what they put out.
I think we'll agree. I know we don't want to probably keep. I don't want to get too.
Yeah, we got to go because we got after dark, man. We got to.
Yeah, I would just say I think a big one. This is just for PCS with your comment. We can go out on this. I think a big piece for them, for what you're saying for production stuff, seeing if they hit it, is that mall silicon one. Since they already put out the other one, the regular.
I think they're going to put out that Devastator, that massive Devastator. Yeah. And I think that's going to be a hit. I think it's going to be a hit because the paint is pretty simplistic.
Yeah.
But it's a massive piece. Community members, they love that massive pieces. Yeah. I think the paint app's easy.
And they've got that huge Unicron that's monstrous too. But I think that mole one, that's like a big.
Yeah, that's going to set their.
It's not a make or break thing, but I think for seeing, like you're saying, what they're going to do production wise, like that's one I think it's not, they're doomed if it doesn't come out.
No, I just think they'll be doomed when it comes to that hyper real line.
Yeah.
People will be
they have to nail it like that. Yeah. I think for production wise, that's a big piece. Anyway, guys, we appreciate you being here with us and everything tonight and listening to us banter on a little bit beyond. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this statue. I had a good time unboxing this for you, and I got it done without being hot and sweaty and generally
no breaks, and everything was perfect. We'll figure out the portrait mode for the next one. But Lane, I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you offering to unbox this. This was a good one.
Yep.
And big congrats to you. Have a safe trip on the weekend.
Yep.
And to the rest of you guys, we did our report cards yesterday. Vega and myself. Huge shout out to Vega. And head over to the Facebook group and check out the statue awards, because that's happening.
Oh yeah, keep voting on those right now.
Vote them, because we're at I think the big categories right now is Statue of the Year and Statue Company of the Year. So we need the top 4 nominations for our January 2nd show, the live vote. But other than that, Elaine, it was awesome to see you, and everyone who stopped by in the chat and who's watching the replay. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We will do a stream with Lane, and we will go back and forth, and we'll even talk about Hot Toys, because you're still passionate about Hot Toys, and I still have a little fire there for 1/6. I've been kind of following the news, so we can do one of those streams.
Here's one thing, here's one question I have for you that you can relate to. Don't forget to check out this Friday, because there are weekly streams on there with Everyday Collector. Will you guys be discussing that certain announcement for from Jazz Inc. and Factory?
Well, we could possibly. I'll look into it if the guys want to talk about the kit, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to get too much, because I
that's cool.
That might be a surprise. Like, hey, this is sounding cool, even though there's not anything to look at yet.
But the announcement's cool, and I think Jazz Inc. has really improved from where they were a couple of years ago. So it's good to see.
Hey, Popo.
Take it easy, Popo. Take it easy, guys. Remember, collect responsibly, and we will see you later this week. Stay safe. All the best.
And always make bad decisions.
Make bad decisions.